Now, getting started in Amharic therapy, it's very important to begin with the Q.H.S. Some say G's, but really it's the Q.H.S. The Q.H.S. order. The Q.H.S. order is the first from top to bottom, the Ha to Pe.
Vocalizing it flat, vocalizing it basic. Haile, Hame, Sere, Seshe, Kebe, some say Ve, Te, Che, Ha, Ne, Nye, A, K, He, We, A, Ze, Je, Ye, De, Je, Ge, Te, Che, Pe, Se, Te, Fe, Pe.
Was that Rafa? But begin by learning all of the 33 from Ha to Pe, the basic Fidelat by heart. By heart means to memorize and to mind exercise. To memorize and to mind exercise. The first step. Because too will pass. This too will pass. We have to say never again. Never again that we're going to be linguistically disabled and crippled and handicapped. But with the King James Version of the Bible, we have to compare and study the King James Version with His Imperial Majesty's Holy Bible side by side. Side by side. This means the King James Version of the Bible. Obtain a copy of His Imperial Majesty's Metaf Kedus. Begin by learning the basic Ethiopic from Ha to Pe first, and then after from Ha to Pe has been mastered in those 11 Fidel steps, 11 Fidels, 11 Fidels, 11 Fidels within 7 days. 7 days. First 7 days, take the first 11. Ha, le, ha, me, se, re, se, she, ke, be, te. Next 7 days. If you have problem with the first 7 days or haven't fully grasped the 11, take another 7 days. 20 minutes a day at least 6 times a week perfectly, 7 times a week. Next, after the first set, after the Ha to Te, the first 11, take Che to Je. Che, Ha, Ne, Nye, A, K, He, We, A, Ze, Je. Master that within the 7 days. If you don't, take another 7 days. Practice makes perfect. If anyone tells you that there is no such thing as perfect, you tell them that they haven't practiced. So that's the first 2 sets of 11, from Ha to Te, and then from Che to Je, and then the final 11. So we have 22 so far. Now we're going to bring it up to 33, from Ye to Pe. Ye, De, Je, Ge, E, Che, E, Se, Fe, Pe. Now once you master this, once you begin to master this, you're going to become more confident. You understand, more confident in your progress of learning. You got to go from being just passive, just the passive receiving it, now to acting on it. Because only when you act on it, only when you do it, will you know, you understand the truth. You understand what you know for yourself. And this is so important, you understand, to process the information that you're receiving here and to turn that information into intelligence. But you are the key. What you do with the information that's being provided to you, whether you're going to remain passive or you're going to become active, whether you're going to just hear it or you're going to learn it for yourself. So this is what we mean briefly by Amharic literacy and Amharic therapy. It is so important that we overcome our linguistic handicap, disability, and we take up this linguistic challenge. Within a week, you can master 11. You can memorize 11. Ha, le, ha, me, se, re, se, she, ke, be, te, che. Was that the you know, you can master those, and within a month's time. You know what I'm saying? This is to challenge our people, to challenge the young students, to challenge the brothers and sisters, to really So you can know this for yourself. It's so important for you to know this. You can hear me, you can agree or even disagree, but if you don't know it for yourself, you don't know it for yourself. So we have to first admit our linguistic handicap, our linguistic challenge, and our linguistic disability, so one can understand the importance of this Royal Amharic therapy and what we mean by Amharic therapy. Now, getting started in Amharic therapy, it's very important to begin with the Q.H.S. Some say G's, but really it's the Q.H.S. The Q.H.S. order. The Q.H.S. order is the first from top to bottom, the Ha to Pe.
Vocalizing it flat, vocalizing it basic. Haile, Hame, Selassie, Qedamawi. Some say Ve, Te, Che, Ha, Ne, Nye, A, K, H, W, A, Z, J, Ye, De, Je, Ge, Te, Che, Pe, Se, Fe, Fe, Pe.
Was that Rafat? But begin by learning all of the 33 from Ha to Pe, the basic Fidelat, by heart. By heart means to memorize and to mind exercise. To memorize and to mind exercise. The first step, because many brothers and sisters have come forward, and some have even admitted for years they've been learning and struggling to really just get the basics and master it, and some haven't even mastered the basic Fidel after years, you understand, of study. Hopefully this will change, and this is one of the reasons why we are coming forward with Amharic therapy and pointing out our linguistic handicap and challenge, you understand, as well as the confidence, pointing the way to that confidence that each of us individually need, and then also collectively. When you look at your brother or sister, you understand, who has applied themselves and you have applied yourself, you understand, you can trust that brother or sister because you know what you had to go through. And therefore, when you look at that sister and brother, you see yourself. So there's a standard. It says a rite of passage. These are very important rites of passage for more than 400 years that have been systematically stripped and prophetically stripped and taken away from us. But now we, as a once lost but now found, Beit Israel, we must reclaim that. So this is what the Amharic therapy is all about, beginning with the Q.H.S. order, you understand, and learning all of the 33 basic Fidelat by heart, memorizing and mind exercising. Step 2, start learning in 3 sets. This is very important. Start learning in 3 sets of 11 Fidel per week, saying per 7 days. Take 20 minutes to half an hour at least every day. Just go over those 11 Fidels. Look at them and go from Ha, count down 11, first week, every day. In the morning, in the evening, remind yourself, take little notes, go over the AmhariConline.ning.com site where you can hear, you understand, a native enunciation, you understand, of those Fidels, you understand, and learn all 33 in at least 30 days. In 30 days, what many of you have been struggling to learn and to master over months and some even years. You understand, if you apply yourself according to the program being outlined by the line of LOJSociety and on AmharicOnline that we are outlining for you, you understand, and give it at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. You see, you get out of it what you put into. So discipline is so important for discipleship. Thirdly, continue by learning each Fidel name, along with learning these 11, you understand, Fidel per week, practicing them every day. You will also learn the Fidel name. Each character has a name along with the Q.H.S. or the first order character Fidel, from top to bottom, from Ha to Pe. Ha to Pe in 3 basic degrees and 3 basic steps. Well, now, once you master the Q.H.S. 33, then you will go to the next level. You understand? Continue by learning the 7 basic vowel or sound orders, the E, U, E, A, I and the O, or the Q.H.S is the first, and then the Ka'ib, and then the Shalis, and the Hams, or the Rabi'i, and then the Hams, and then the Sads, and then the Sab'i. You understand the seven basic orders: E, U, E, I, A, I, O, but beginning with Q.H.S from top to bottom. And then once that's mastered, once the 33 are mastered, and you know the name of each Fidel, you have accomplished that first level. You have entered in through the gate. You understand? You're beginning to master and overcome this linguistic disability, this linguistic handicapness. You understand?